Hello everybody. I hope you guys are doing great and I welcome you to Purab's Astrology. Guys, today I'm going to address the issue of psychological problems and we shall understand psychological problems from the astrological perspective. What is the root cause of psychological problems and what are the remedies that needs to be done for overcoming these psychological problems? So let's get started, guys. The most important planet which controls our psychology, our emotions, is the planet Moon. Moon in Kalpurush. It controls the energy of the fourth house. The fourth house is the energy of your mind, your emotions, comforts, motherly care, affection, and everything that gives us emotional stability comes from the sign Cancer ruled by Moon, which is the fourth house of the Kalpurush. So, it is very important to analyze the position of Moon in your horoscope because strong Moon, you have a strong mind, you have strong emotions, and you can overcome any sort of situation. But if your Moon is afflicted, then there are chances that you have psychological problem. So, how does the Moon get afflicted? There are certain combinations and there are certain yogas in your chart which creates affliction of Moon. The first affliction is if your Moon is debilitated in the sign of Scorpio and there is no benefic aspect over the Moon. So the Moon, the lord of the mind, emotions, has become debilitated and there is no support to the Moon. It's not exalted or well placed in the Navamsha chart also. So such Moon makes you deeply emotional and over emotional. So you feel emotions at a very deep level, and if anybody tells you something, then it takes a lot of time for you to overcome those insults or something like that, because Moon is now in the sign of Scorpio, and Scorpio is the energy of the 8th house. 8th house represents stagnant water, the pit, Dead Sea or something like that, where the water becomes stagnant and remains there for a long amount of time. But Moon is the flow of water. Moon is the source of water. So Moon doesn't like being in the sign of Scorpio. That's why Moon gets debilitated in Scorpio. So if there is no supporting factors which helps Moon through aspects or conjunction, then of course you would face a lot of psychological problems and you would face difficulty. The remedy for this is, if you worship Ma Gauri or Ma Parvati, then your debilitated Moon shall get strong and you shall overcome this problem. The second affliction is the influence of Ketu, Rahu and Saturn over Moon. For example, in your chart, if Ketu is placed with Moon, Ketu is a separative planet. Ketu is called the Moksha Karka. Ketu gives you detachment. Ketu doesn't like anything which is materialistic. And Moon is a planet which gets exalted in Taurus. Now, Taurus is the sign of wealth, value, good food, luxuries. So Moon likes the energy of Taurus. So it gets exalted in Taurus. Now Ketu, the planet of detachment, the planet of moksha, the separative energy, which conjunct with Moon, sucks the energy of Moon, because Ketu sucks out the energy of planet. Right. So what happens is, this Moon, even though well placed, doesn't give its full results because Ketu, the separative planet, is sucking out the energy of Moon. So inside your mind, you would always feel detached. Whatever be the situation, whatever be the people around you, you shall always feel loneliness inside, because Ketu is a planet which likes loneliness. That's why Ketu is well placed in the 12th house of moksha and isolation. So Ketu Moon is a problem. The remedy for Ketu Moon is worship Lord Ganesha, because when you worship Lord Ganesha, Ketu becomes benefic and you overcome the problems of this conjunction. The next problem is Rahu with Moon. Now Rahu with Moon is good for people who are selfish, who are self-oriented, who just think about themselves. And Rahu also represents ghost and spirit. So this shows the influence of ghosts or spirits or some negative energy on Moon all the time. So such people are negative, such people get negative thoughts. They again and again feel that they have to experience something which is not normal, because Rahu is breaking the limits and barriers, and when Rahu is placed with Moon, this person would always want to break the barriers and experience something. Now, what it would want to experience is the placement of Rahu in whichever house. If Rahu is placed in the 7th house with Moon, then this person would always want to experience a new relationship, always want to, have an exchange with somebody. If this same Rahu is placed in the 10th house with Moon, then this person will always be focused upon career, status, and all the time he would do whatever it needs to be done to achieve that status. The next is Saturn with Moon. If Saturn is conjunct with the Moon, or if Saturn is aspecting the Moon, this causes a fearful mind, a person who has low confidence level, a person who is always fearful of losing something or fearful of opening up and talking to somebody, because Saturn is delay, restrictions, denial, anxiety, tension. And when this Saturn is placed with Moon, or when this Saturn aspects the Moon, then it becomes highly problematic for such people, because till the age of 36 people feel fearful and people don't express their emotions freely because Saturn has blocked Moon. So the remedy for Rahu and the remedy for Saturn: if you want to overcome the problem of Rahu, you need to worship goddess Durga. You need to take any good mantra of goddess Durga and worship her. You can consult a Purohit or a Guru and get a mantra of Durga and chant that, or you can visit any Durga temple and worship Ma Durga. This will mitigate the problem of Moon with Rahu. The influence of Moon with Saturn. The remedy for Moon with Saturn is you have to bow down to Ma Kali, the Divine Mother, the Divine Goddess, because worshipping Kali mitigates the malefic influence of Saturn. So if you want to free your Moon from the malefic influence of Saturn, then you have to bow down and worship Ma Kali. And remember, you have to bow down to Kali. Bow down your head to Kali. So guys, these are the combinations which, if they are in your chart, shall give you psychological problems. And if you have psychological problems, talk to yourself. Tell to yourself that, okay, I have a malefic conjunction in my chart. Okay, understood. Now what remedies do I need to do? The remedies are given. Just follow them and you will see result, guys. Guaranteed. So that's it for today. Take care. I love you all, and I hope that you like, subscribe, and share my videos. It takes a lot of effort to make such videos. Please, guys, I love you all. So share it and give me some motivation. Adios, guys.